Hey guys, welcome to Sippin' and Spillin' with Sid from 3 Mississippi. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're well. It's a beautiful day. It was supposed to be storming. I think we got a little bit of precipitation over the night because there was, like, in the wee hours, and very mild, but there was definitely some noticeable puddles outside when I went out to feed this morning. And the hen has struck again. So my Muscovy hen that was sitting on the clutch the first time, that hatched out the chicks and then abandoned them, she hatched out this second group, and not only has she done the same thing, like, they're not even staying together, they're just scattering to the wind, and they're like just out in the run. Like, some of them are staying together, but they're not staying together. Like, I mean, I've raised Muscovies for a while now, and usually their instinct is pretty good. Like, they stay together, they stay with the mom, none of that. So I'm just kind of checking on them periodically throughout the day to see what's up. I cleaned out the nesting box because there was a bunch of broken eggs and schmegma in there, and one of the chicken eggs had hatched, but it, like, didn't make it. So that was in there, and one duckling was dead in there. So there's 12 ducklings out there now from that hatch group. And the other 2 Muscovy moms are still sitting, doing good. The other one had, we had some rain and she abandoned the nest. So, it is what it is. But we'll see how these guys do. I'm not setting up the brooder again. So they're just going to let nature take its course on the rest of these this season and see what happens. But so far so good. At least my other birds just kind of leave them alone. So it's not been an issue as far as that goes yet. And even with the teenage ones that are out there, they're doing fine. They're still kind of walking, coming out and going back in, but it's fine. They'll get to the point where they're too big to walk through the mesh and the electric fence, and then they'll be fine. But they don't go far. They basically stay right in the front, so it's not an issue. They're just keeping the yard trimmed as far as I'm concerned. And I had my first day of physical therapy yesterday, and I go back again on Thursday. I will say this. It was good in the sense that at least I know a lot of the stretches and the exercises that I do every day, they were the exact same ones with the exception of 2 moves that they had me do that I will now just incorporate into my regular routine. Exactly the same stuff I've been doing. So at least I have been doing the right things according to physical therapy. But I can do them on my own, I feel like. So I am going back Thursday. They're going to basically have me do the same routine that they had me do, she said, which is fine. I was there for 2 hours. Part of that was kind of intake and assessment, and the doctor first looks you over and he's like, okay, well, it looks like you have scoliosis. And I'm like, I didn't say anything. Technically, I don't have scoliosis because of the way my curve is. But some doctors over the years have classified it as that because it's curved, but it's not curved like that. Anyway, so he went through some stuff with me, and he basically said, don't run yet, but you can again, I'm sure, and don't do anything that hurts. And I'm like, well, everything hurts. Sitting here hurts. Standing here hurts. Like, everything hurts right now. I'm like, not as bad right now because I had just finished the steroid treatment, and that really helped get everything kind of back under control and has let me kind of get back to standing up straight and holding myself the right way and concentrating on my core, because for a while there I was like, I can't do anything. I was just kind of crumpled up in a ball. So that's good. They are going to try a new thing with me called dry needling, which is essentially like if acupuncture and a TENS unit had a baby. They basically insert it into like your interskeletal, intermuscular fascia tissue connective, la da 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 da, and then zap you with electricity. And we'll see if that helps. So I signed up for that, and I'll give that a shot. But if I don't really see any improvement from that, and I'm still doing the same exercises, I don't feel like I really need to go back to physical therapy if that's all they're having me do. So that's fine. You know, I'm still waiting to hear back about the orthopedic situation and have him look at me and say whatever. And I guess my biggest question is going to be like, how severe is my situation? Like, I know the pain level that I'm used to and the discomfort that I'm used to and the things that I have to be careful normally of. I guess my question is going to be basically to them, like, can I maintain this baseline indefinitely? And are there things that I should or should not do to help that? So like I said, I've been taking the collagen, I've been doing the anti-inflammatory diet, I've been, really on top of my hydration with my Celtic salt and all the things, and I do feel an improvement. How much of that is from the steroid and how much of it is from the things that I'm doing, one shall never know. But it doesn't seem to be hurting anything, so I figure I might as well carry on my wayward son and see what happens with it. Because at least I'm able to do things around the farm. I'm still being careful, guys. I'm not moving the chicken tractor. I'm not lifting 50-pound bags of feed or anything right now. I'm being careful because I am still in pain. And it reminds me of that when I move wrong. But I am so much better. And my pain level is so much lower at the constant. So now it's like, it's here. And then if I do something that goes, hey, remember, you're jacked up, then I get a little reminder twang, and then I go, okay, I won't do that again. So I'm being good. You'll be very proud of me. But Mike's goal, I think, between tonight and tomorrow is to get the chicken plucker beaded in with the silicone caulking onto the motor so that Friday, Frankie and I can bang through at least 20 birds. That's my hope and prayer. So we'll see. That's my goal, because that would get it down to just a couple of the smaller ones, letting them have a chance to kind of fatten up more, and then be able to potentially the following week get the rest of them out, just to be done with them before Freedom Weekend. That's my goal. That is my goal. And Mike has made a lot of progress in the shop because he's going to be working on building out that wall and adding the electric out there, so that we have better electric and separate electric in the shop than we have now. Right now, if you run anything beside, like if you have the light on and you run anything, it flickers and it goes it's just drawing too much. It's not happy out there, so it needs redid. That's his area of expertise, not mine, which is fine. It's not my thing. It's not my thing. It's fine. But that being said, that's really the only update I have for you guys today. We're just we keep getting just enough rain to where we can't do certain things. And then right now, like, it's sunny, but like I just had to drop Frankie off at a doctor's appointment, and I'm running some errands and just kind of taking care of some things in town, waiting for her to be ready to be picked up. And then, that's kind of our life right now. So, and then Thursday we'll be in town for a good chunk because I've got physical therapy for a couple hours, and she's got a haircut, and and so it's a whole thing. But that's life. So I'm just trying to get it all in. But we'll get it all done. We'll get it all squared away. Make the magic happen in between. I did not get a video out yesterday, as you may have noticed, which I was bummed about because I like to keep to our schedule, but I legitimately had nothing to put out. And I thought about it, and I was like, I could bang something together on some topic, but I don't want to put out like some half put together like idea that I just had by itself. So I decided to just not put anything out, and we'll just regroup this week. We'll regroup. Hopefully I will have some more things that I've got that I can add and make Friday's video spectacular for 3 Mississippi. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, guys, I gotta get in here and finish running these errands before I gotta go grab the kid. But I hope you are having an amazing day, and remember, stay blessed and safety's off.